Hey guys, extremely tired here. Just got back from Star Wars The Force Awakens midnight premiere. Don't worry, this is a spoiler free review. I'll keep it short and simple, give my overall thoughts of the film. I will follow up with a spoiler-tastic review shortly, but however, I suppose I just want to kind of get my thoughts onto camera and share with you guys. J.J. Abrams, take a bow. Okay, there was a lot of worry, well, on my part, and I'm sure a lot of other people were also worried. Is this going to be another Phantom Menace, or is it going to deliver? And let me just say, J.J. Abrams, you delivered. Cinematography was very well done. It was very engaging. It kept the rustic feel of the original films as well, while not overly using the lens flares. I mean, okay, fair enough. J.J. Abrams, he's known for his lens flares, but didn't overdo it this time. It was done subtly and done in the right manner. Some beautiful shots in that. The one particular shot was used in the trailer of the TIE fighters flying up against the sun. Again, hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler. If presumably most people have seen the trailer at this stage, but again, some of the shots were just fantastic, really just engaging and just wow, some of those action scenes. And God, I'd love to share more because some of those scenes were just, you're like, whoa, what the hell is that? The colours were also very vibrant and have added to the engagement of the shots. It made the film more attractive to watch, I suppose. It held your attention better, but as I said, it still maintained that rustic feel of the original film while also bringing across quite a polished look. I'm sure it wasn't an easy feat, but it was achieved. The story, again, I don't want to say too much or give too much away, but the story had a good flow to it, kept you engaged at all times, left that little bit of mystery, you're wondering what's going to happen next, didn't give too much away either. Also left that, typical J.J. Abrams, the mystery, what's going to happen next, but again, it kept you engaged. Didn't kind of spell everything out for you and assume that the audience is stupid. It kind of brought you along on a journey, and a journey you were happy to follow and go along with. I thought the soundtrack accompanied the film quite well. It wasn't overly powerful. It was quite subtle when it needed to be subtle. Like there was some quite emotional scenes where the soundtrack was just at the right level to kind of carry the emotion through the scene. When we had some of the fantastic action scenes, the soundtrack was right there for the punch. The sound effects were right there. Just you felt like you were there in the moment at times. Thought the acting generally was good. At the start, there were moments where the acting was, well, I wouldn't say wooden, but you could get a sense that the actors could feel the weight of expectation on their shoulders. Part of such a big budget production with such a history behind it. But as the film quickly moved on, you could see the characters settled into their roles. And the acting was from there on solid, reliable. You had the old guard and the new guard. There was a good mesh between the old and the new, and they complemented each other quite well. One thing that was quite apparent in the direction was the characters were allowed to express their emotions quite a lot. They didn't have to explain what they were feeling or that they were upset or they were happy. Their face would say it all, and the moment was allowed to happen, and the audience could drink in the moment, or could feel the emotion of a scene, which it added weight to the film. That was one of the major criticisms of the prequels, was everything had to be spelt out, and there wasn't enough time, and there wasn't emotion allowed in the film. It was just constantly spelled out to you. So dialogue, yeah, there were some questionable lines at times. You might think, oh, is this a little simplistic? But then you just remind yourself, this film was also for kids as well. So, it's trying to cater for a whole different age group of audiences. So you can forgive it for that. So all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. Maybe a little biased being a Star Wars fan. However, looking at it from a pure and neutral perspective, the film was well made, well directed. Cinematography was great, the acting was solid, all in all, engaging storylines. So all in all, I would give the film 9 out of 10. Okay, so thanks for checking out my review. As I said, I will be releasing a spoiler-tastic review shortly. Again, if you want to keep up to date, just click below and subscribe. And also, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free, comment below. Cheers.